Oh, Drag Race. That's right. I am going to be on RuPaul's Drag Race, a season 10. I spilled that tea! Am I actually going to be on RuPaul's Drag Race? That's a no. That's a no. But am I going to live my life like I am on RuPaul's Drag Race season 10? That's a yes. That's a yes. I want to live my life every day as though I am in an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. I want to approach every challenge in my life, every problem, as though it is a maxi challenge on RuPaul's Drag Race. I honestly can't think of a better way to live my life. If RuPaul came into my house in one of his whack-ass fucking suits and presented me my life's problems as though it was a maxi challenge, do you know how dope that would be? Do you know how pleased that would make me? Do you know how stupid that would make my problems become? Do you know how much I would enjoy living through my mental illness? RuPaul comes into my house in a neon orange fucking monochromatic suit that is way too short for his long ass legs and a giant fucking oversized hat for what reason no one knows. And he tells me, okay, Queen, for today's maxi challenge, you're not going to be able to sleep the entire night because you're going to jump up every half hour expecting to see a bald man standing at the end of your bed watching you sleep. This is the life that I aspire to lead. Now, just like I can't control that eventually there will be a bald man standing at the end of my bed watching me sleep, come to think of it, I just realized that I am 99% sure that I'm expecting this bald man to be Mr. Clean because Mr. Clean is the most frightening character that has ever been created in the history of mankind, even more than it. Let's just sideswipe that. Now, yes, just like I can't control that Mr. Clean will eventually watch me sleep, I also can't control RuPaul. I can't tie him up and duct tape him and kidnap him to Montreal and make him live in a closet in my apartment to pop out from time to time and give him a script of the problems that I'm having in my life and then make him put on the neon orange suit and then his hat gets crushed in the travels and the kidnapping. His voice is hoarse because I haven't fed him and given him water in 7 days and then he becomes a little girl from the ring. I can't do all. First of all, that's a lot of work. Second of all, it's not worth it. You can't control everything, bitch. You just can't. Can't control Mr. Clean, can't control RuPaul. Can't control the problems. But what can I control? Myself. So, I am going to live my life as though I am a contestant on RuPaul's Drag Race Season 10. And in order to do so, I must paint. Does my makeup bag have my own face on it? Of course. First things first, bitch. Let's draw on these eyebrows. RuPaul's Drag Race. Oh, bitch, fuck me up. It's really not hard to live your life like you're a contestant on season 10 of RuPaul's Drag Race. Let's be fucking honest. You know what I did yesterday? That was ultimate drag queen cuntiness. If Michelle Visage could have seen me, she would have been like, yes, bitch. Ever since I've lived here, once a month, I'll come home. My whole building, bitch, smells like the most delicious lasagna I've ever smelt in my entire fucking life. And I've just lived with it. I smell it. It fucks me up. It envelops me. It envelops my home. It envelops my cats. It envelops my world. It's almost an assault. And I've just lived with it. But yesterday I come home and I smell that delicious lasagna smell. And you know what? It's stronger than ever. I smell hints of fucking red wine in there, bitch. They've upped their recipe game. I was Garfield in that moment. So you know what I fucking did? I put my shoes right back on. I went out to the grocery store and I got myself an entire family-sized portion of lasagna. It took 70 minutes to bake. It was a commitment. But I ate the whole thing. Because I'm not a quitter. Because I don't give up. And those are the lessons that you learn from being a contestant on season 10 of RuPaul's Drag Race. Fuck me up. Remember Paris Hilton's My New BFF? Legendary. People need to talk about that more. That needs to be in the forefront of our brains. Like, never forget. Never forget. I actually look fucking amazing. God, I love myself. Time to fucking contour these Cabbage Patch cheeks. Ugh. I mean, another good thing about just living your life like you're a contestant on Drag Race is, man, it's about appreciating beauty. It's about appreciating whackness. It's about becoming your wackest self. It's about embracing your somewhat insufferable extra tendencies. And it's about appreciating beauty. Obviously, the beauty in yourself, that's a given. But I mean, like, the beauty around us all, though. Like, I don't want to start crying. That's a lie. I always want to start crying. The beauty that I'm surrounded by right now, I don't know if you get it. I mean, obviously you don't get it because you can't see it. I'm gonna show you. No, I don't really care what people say. I don't really watch what them want to. Still I got to stick to my girls like you and I'm probably number two. Also, peep that inflatable palm tree though. Just because you're a fucking cunty extra drag queen bitch doesn't mean you can't appreciate foliage from time to time. Like, fuck me up for real though. Like, sometimes I come out here and I just look at the tops of the trees and, like, I imagine myself flying in between them, and it's so easy to feel so trapped, man. Trapped with fear and bullshit and nonsense and, like, Mr. Clean. Sometimes I'll come out here and I'll look at the moon, and it sounds crazy, but I swear the moon is smiling back at me. What am I talking about? You know, when you get lost in yourself, you get lost in the moment, you get lost in your feelings and your thoughts, you rile yourself up, and then you have a moment of perspective. Like, okay, you know, like the first time you smoke weed and you're just kind of lost in it, and then all of a sudden you come back to reality, you're like, oh wait, this is actually happening. So move aside from the moon smiles, let's move on to lips. And here's the song, yeah. Oh, hello. Well, I'm obviously now ready for the rest of my life. I'm ready to live within my new philosophy. Ready to approach all my challenges like a goddamn maxi challenge. I'm ready to cut people out of my life only through a lip sync. Brothers being an overall douchebag. Friend is late to my party. Lip sync for your life, cunts. I have never felt more like I have a handle on life than I do right now in this moment. The beauty of nature, the beauty of snacks, the beauty of me, bitch. Get ready, world. I'm coming.